Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing BFBB Winter Wonderland. Now the thing about BFBB Winter Wonderland, I mentioned it in the last episode, but it was sort of a bit... Oh, I didn't notice the iceberg, that was cool. I didn't mention it, I sort of mentioned it like within the 5 to 10 minute mark of the video. And it didn't seem like any issues happened during that last playthrough. So I'm glad. But just in case something happens during this, this is a work in progress build. This build was given to me through early access. Oh my god. I did not notice this. Oh my god. This is like a... I think this is a reference to that one episode where Sandy goes into hibernation and SpongeBob and Patrick sneak in during it. And it's like Sandy becomes like a huge giant beast. I don't know if you guys will remember that episode, but you know. But yeah, this is a work in progress build. Sent early version of it for this revisitation of the mod. But yeah. Also, if you didn't watch the last video, in the comments, Koopa Illuminator told me that TLL basically replaced NPC's costumes with the Sand Mountain, and there is a few extras. So we'll keep a lookout for these few extras, right?
Daddy, them there robots busted us a blast, SpongeBob.
Oh, whoops, I accidentally left. But that looks cool. I like how it's still has that metal texture instead of the glass. But yeah, Sandy, I don't think you should be, I don't think it's summertime, Sandy. Sorry. No floating. What am I missing?
Alrighty then.
Also, SpongeBob, why are you dried out? You'd be freezing. Yeah, we'll do the extra stuff first. I'm recording, right? Yeah, we are recording. I also adjusted the audios a little bit. My voice should be a bit quieter. I noticed that it was a bit loud in the last video, so I'm trying to make it seem lighter, less quieter, less louder, less quieter. Ah, yes, I was loud in the last video, so I'm gonna make myself less quieter in that video. Totally. I also increased the audio of Dolphin a little bit so you guys can hear the music better. Because I think the music is actually pretty good in this mod. So what else are we doing here? Was there any other socks in this area? Okay, they still have the same names. And there doesn't seem like any socks. You know, when you play odds like Sock Expedition Extreme and stuff like that, you sort of forget what their original stuff is. But I think, let's see. There's a sock. in the Krusty Krab, sock behind the dumpster. And then there's a sock in here. Shady Shoals. Okay, yeah. So that's all the sock locations.
Wow, mermaid.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Checkers, the king of non-contact sports.
This is a big.
I fixed your TV for you, old man. Time to go to him earlier. So I don't think, let's see. Let me pull up the notes on YouTube real quick. Because I was told of the changes and stuff. Okay. So, only Bikini Bottom and Industrial Park themes are changed in this build. Jellyfish Fields, Downtown, Sandy's Tree Dome, Sand Mountain, and Kelp Forest have new visuals entirely. Otherwise everything else is untouched. The only bosses that he changed was Robo-Patrick and Robo-SpongeBob's. Robo-Patrick's is a change in difficulty, and SpongeBob's is a change in visual and difficulty. And a joke I made was, if you remember last year, during my, I think it was my second or third video, it's called nerfed Robo-Patrick, and it was my first time, you know, doing heavy iron modding on YouTube, and it's like Chucks are my least favorite enemy, so I was not expecting Chucks to be in the stage, but then I was told that Chucks were actually in the beta of BFBB. Like, they were supposed to be in the stage, and that's why they were in the stage, because the heavy iron community wanted more from the mod instead of just a theme mod, I guess you could say. I totally forgot what was said back then. But yeah. And then there is one mod that I have to check out, and that's the revamp mod. I was gonna... Of course, it's gonna be a bit of time before I actually play the revamp mod, because it's like, I'm still doing these videos, of course. But, yeah, for revamp mod, it looks cool, at least. Like, there was a, visual changes and stuff that I saw on the Discord server. And TLL, showed me about this. Like, I'd never heard of it until TL talked about it. But yeah, I was gonna play it, and then I noticed there was, that the bug reports, section on the Discord server seemed to have, plenty of bugs issues. So I'm just gonna wait and see if there's like a fix for those, or I'm just gonna wait until it's like, yeah, it's not too severe, but you know, a place where it's like stable for playthrough on YouTube. Because it really looks nice, and of course I wanted to be a stable updates, so people like you guys, the viewers, are like, oh yeah, I want to try that mod, it looks fun. Like, for example, if I was doing a playthrough of a version where it's buggy and everything, you guys would probably be like, oh, I probably won't play that. And you might be like, well, you could still play it. Well, just wait until there's update. But if you don't know, for example, there's a few games that have very, very buggy releases and just could never recover. Like, they could have a number increase, a slight number increase, but they just never recovered. Of course, this is just a mod, and it could be dramatic, a dramatic representation of me, God, I can't speak. Of me, comparing a mod to a game. But, you know, we'll just wait. We'll just wait, see if there's a stable version. But yeah. Or I could play it, its latest version. We'll see. You jerk! Huh? I was expecting, I was expecting faster speeds, but that's okay. Alright, there we go. Hello, mermaid man. Barnacle boy? I don't know why I called you mermaid man. Alright. Well, I probably should reverse this just in case.
Well done.
Ah! We need to be SpongeBob for this next section. Ah! Owie. You know, by the time this uploads, it's gonna be the 23rd. Hope everyone is gonna have fun Christmas plans. Tomorrow will be Christmas Eve, if it is uploaded on the 23rd. If it isn't, call me out. Call me out in the comments. Tell me it's not Christmas Eve tomorrow. You fool. YouTubers, I tell ya. I always had to do that in Second Strike, if you guys remember. Had to keep trying to trigger the keep triggering the robots so they would come down towards me so I can take them out. That was fun. Thank you, Barnacle Boy.
Gary, I see you've made your way down to the deepest recesses of the Mermalair. Oh.
Was there a change to the ballroom? I forgot if there was a change. For some reason, I feel like I remember seeing something about the ballroom. Maybe I'm wrong. Koopa Limiter just made it where you don't have to do a ballroom at all. The spatula's just available for you. I would be happy. You just get a purple shiny object if you complete it. That'd actually be fun. Fall mod idea. Hate the ballroom, remove it completely. Make it a side objective. Most controversial change ever. The whole community will be split on it. They're like, we do hate ballroom as much as you do us, but we can't just remove it. But we got to. It's the only way. Ah! Youch. That didn't work as intended, but okay. Oh my god, I still need more cash. Okay. I don't have shiny objects. Unless... No, that's the lamp collision. That was lamp collision either. Okay. I guess I won't try it. If I had a stinky Sunday, oh, you would see the things I can do with that. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna reach it from here. I'm like trying to do a cool trick shot, trying to hit that button straight ahead, but won't work for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here, and we're gonna grab this sock. There we go. Just have it out of the way there. Then I'm gonna go over here. Grab this purple shiny object. There we go. And we're gonna activate that. We're gonna activate this. And then... I think for 100%, if I remember in my original playthrough, this ballroom was the last spatula that I needed, if I remembered. Or I spent like a long time trying to get it. But nowadays, I'm just used to, ain't no way you put ice there to slow me down. Oh god. Luckily, this isn't Second Strike, where the platform just moves super slowly. First try. Look at that. First try! Let's go. We aren't even close. Yippee. But yeah, this slowed me down than normal movement. Did you see that?
I have regained.
I don't know if that was like intentional or not, but there we go. Jesus. Can I hit it so close? Yes, we're missing one sock, and that's curse the one sock in that one area. Jesus. I just thought of it. We're gonna have to grind for shiny objects again. Yippee. Oh, you also made this icy too. I think I remember that from the original. I think it's just faster if I just keep jumping. That was easy. We'll have to come back for some of these spatulas because we need the cruise bubble. We need the cruise bubble to do the shiny object grinding. We also need a cruise bubble to do some of these spatulas. Not spatulas, socks. Downtown Bikini Bottom, here we come. So, when you guys play BFBB, what order do you guys take?
Welcome to the
Oh, Sponge.
I'm glad.
Like, is there a certain order that you guys take when playing BFBB? Like, do you take this level instead of this level first, type of thing? Like,
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt. 3 years running. Thank you. I gotta say.
yikes. Alright, so I don't know if you guys, if I already said it, but I have like a cut on my finger. Well, the thing is, it's one of those cuts, if you ever had it, where it's just like on the thinnest layer of the skin, where it doesn't hurt, but when you like rub against something, you can just feel it. And it just feels weird and annoying. I don't know if you guys ever had that, but I had it a couple of times. From what? I don't remember. I remember handling one of those artist boxes. You jerk, Sleepy Time. One of those artist boxes, because we needed more, so I had to grab a bunch of them. But, actually, we got a second gold nugget from the store. So, I don't know how we did it. I said it was rare and stuff, and my sister wanted to try it, so I, try getting a toy, so we go for it, and, we got a gold nugget again. It's been interesting. Very interesting. Sleepy Time, can you get out of the way, or do I have to come towards you? Either way, I'm coming for you. I'm coming in. I'm going in. Boop! Owie. Alright, there's that. But before taking the warp, there's still a few things we have to hit here. There, you got that button, yeah. Then there's that. The thing is, we don't need that because we're gonna go down here. And then it's like, okay, we're dead. Yippee! But if I had Stinky Sunday, I could cheese levels. Sock Expedition Extreme and Beta Mod spoiled me because they brought back a power-up, if you never watched those, called Stinky Sunday, which is, of course, a reference to the Stinky Sunday from an episode where SpongeBob basically doesn't have anything to make a sundae, so he makes a concoction of, what was it? A peanut plant, dirt? Yeah, peanut plant with dirt, onions, and ketchup, if I remember. It was like one of those things. I don't remember if there was like an additional item, but yeah, basically that's what was added to it. And the thing is, every time SpongeBob ate that sundae, his breath would just become so vile that everyone was just like could not stand being around him because of it. But yeah, the stinky sundae, now you may be wondering. About Stinky Sundae, what's so special about it in this game? Well, dear viewer, Stinky Sundaes give you the ability to move faster, but also you can destroy stone tikis. Now, the thing about beta mod is, it was shown in the beta footage, so TL added it back in the beta mod. And then in Sock Expedition Extreme, there was a power-up that you can get called... Was it called, like, Coral Soda or something like that? It was something soda. And, with that soda ability, it was... If I remember, it was on your bottom D-pad. And basically with that ability, you would just get Stinky Sundae ability immediately. For, I think, like 5 to 10 seconds, I would say. Very strong ability. I actually don't really know the removal of it. Maybe it's because it was so strong. I don't know. That's one thing I wonder. It's like, why were these things in the beta removed? For example, like Patrick's dream stage that has been featured numerous times in the heavy iron modding. Not the one where he's just in a black void, but the one where it's an ice cream level. Like, modders were able to fix it where it's, like, playable, and you can see that in some mods, like, where are the mods? I think it was, like, there's a numerous mod, oh god. Whoops. There we go. There's numerous mods that have Patrick's ice cream level, beta level in their mods as secret levels. I mean, I don't mind Patrick's dream. I actually always wanted to play it when I was younger, when I saw footage of it. And I was like, why would they remove this? And then I got to play it, and I'm like, well, I think it's very cool. But I played it so much that I was like, well, I've seen the creativity of many heavy iron modders and the secret stages that they can do, and I'm like, as much as I like Patrick's dream, beta dream, I would love to see the creativity of everyone. Not saying that importing and actually making Patrick's beta level fun, playable and everything. But you know what I mean. I want to see them have custom levels because I think that would be cool. Like, for example, me and TLL were talking about... Well, I think TLL mentioned it, where for secret stages, in quotes, he wanted to import some of his parkour challenges into the mod as a secret stage, and I'm like, that's actually pretty cool, you know, like a short challenge in between the relaxing gameplay to keep you to keep it balanced. I think that would be cool. So I think we're gonna do that idea. I just don't I just don't remember if the parkour stages were scrapped. That's why he's just adding them in the mod. Like, for example, if I remember, I think the stages were scrapped. It was going to be shown in the... It's going to be for the parkour challenge. Parkour and something else challenge, if I remember. Yeah. It'll be in fall mod, which I am really, from what I've seen so far, I'm really enjoying fall mod. We haven't talked about it in a while, actually. We sort of both been busy with stuff, and with fall mod, I technically just been a director this whole time. I haven't really done much work with fall mod. Technically, TLL is doing the most of the work. The only reason is that because it's like I never touched modding. Like, I never done any modding or anything for any games and stuff like that. And with Heavy Iron modding, it's a new thing to me. TLL is showing me it, and the last time I remember is placing items, exploring the world, placing items, importing textures and all that type of stuff, being able to play and see my own stuff that I added. You know, the simple stuff. We haven't got to any further than that, but, you know, we probably will get to a stage where it's like, oh, I got the knowledge now. One day I can make a full game mod by myself, if I wanted to. The thing is, what kind of mod would I add? Interesting question, I know. SpongeBob only challenge. The Sandy and Patrick are taken away by Plankton. It's your job as SpongeBob to save them. Can you beat BFBB without SpongeBob, without Sandy and Patrick? I think that would be funny. Because if you don't know, most of my videos, not most of them, but majority of videos that feature kelp forests recently have been just videos where it's like, I almost achieved a no Patrick run. It's like, I don't need Patrick for this stage, I can just do it as SpongeBob. And I'm like, I wonder what's the capabilities of not being able to switch characters. Like, are you able to complete the game without them?
I feel like a new sponge. Rain, rain, go away. Just met the Sponginator.
We also need to be Sandy for this section, so... Rain cloud, rain, rain, go away. If we had Stinky Sunday, we would be able to just continue on without Sandy. Oh! Welcome to the movie! Oh god. We are in, what was it called? It's not Shell City. That's afterwards, Oh, what's it called? God, it's a stage. It's not Rock Slide. Rock Slide is not technically the whole world, but it is a stage. It's an awful, awful, awful stage that I 100%ed. That took me, what was it, 3 hours? Just 100% it, because awful. Awfulness. What am I doing here? I don't think there's any box for me to go back, so... Let's do that again. I messed up terribly. Oh god. Alright. Hold up. We got this. Let me just face the right way.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Too much of a speed boost there. We got a couple things here that we gotta buy. Was there any hidden buttons that we had to press? I forgot.
There's another one.
I swear there was like a hidden button we had to press. Maybe not. I'm thinking too much of other mods.
Plankton. Buzz off, you little pet.
Ah, there's a button.
That's all for Birdie.
I like that attention to detail. If you didn't notice, for the other stages, his tar is like frozen. Well, tartar sauce is frozen inside it, but during this stage, since it's so hot, his tartar is normal, like in the original game, which I thought was a cool attention to detail. Speaking of which, Pippa and Limir put some research in this game. Looked up, basically did a whole realistic look for the game where for downtown Bikini Bottom, where basically orange meant evening, while what is it? Purple means dawn. It was something like that. I totally forgot. It was like, and then blue was midnight. Yeah, that's what I remember. Okay. I'm like, as a person who is from the cold, how did I not know? How did I not realize that? So ever since the day that I stayed up till 6 in the morning, as mentioned in the last part, I've been tired, awfully tired. I should have just slept at whatever time I did, instead I just stayed on. How much did that take away from me? Wow, that's so cool, a sock. I am so grateful. Wait! Oh my god, I just thought of it. Well, it's too late now, but what if I disabled Hans? I could have disabled Hans, you know? And then I could just grab the spatula, not the spatula, the sock from down there and didn't even pay. That would have been a cool scheme. I would have to pay, but no! I was a law-abiding citizen and paid for the sock. That was a really good prediction. Okay. You know why one area spatula collector was so fun? It's because you weren't in it, Chuck. You weren't in it whatsoever. See? See what I mean? If you were in the spatula collector mod, we know there would have been some issues. Thank God the game had some memory issues and you weren't featured in it. So that's a blessing in disguise on my part. Oh yeah, the purple shiny object, I forgot about that.
I feel like a new sponge.
I could take these guys out just for extra monies. Maybe I'll do that.
Hey, Mr.
That's cool. So if we click this sock, yes, we would only have... Okay, yeah, that's actually...
Last piece of...
I totally forgot if it spawned on the left side or the right side.
Well, what do you know? You pulled it off. Congratulations, kid. Now, if I could only find my dentures.
I see.
Hey there.
Say,
Rest in peace. Ah, THQ. Does Heavy Iron Cities still exist or no? I don't think they do they? I mean, we do have a THQ Nordic now. And I guess that's better. No offense to THQ Nordic, I mean, they did a good job with Rehydrated. I mean, there were some changes that should have been made, but, you know, Rehydrated was a well-made remaster. And then there was, well, I should say it was a well-made at the beginning, after the patches, because I remember playing it day one, and there was literally invisible walls hidden around the area, and then I played like, there's some glitches, but of course that would all been patched. And then not Second Strike, Cosmic Shake, I thought it was a cool idea and game idea. It was cool overall, but it could have been more. Like, if it was a collectathon like BFBB, I would have been hooked. I would have been like, yep, this is a really good game. But instead, it was more story-based instead of actual, progress. It was just story. But in BFBB, it's like, you can listen to a story, but you don't even have to go through the story, in the game's way. So, for example, you can go for any of these spatulas in any order that you want to. You can even go into any stage in any order if you want to, if you have the ability to. And I always thought that was cool. So I was expecting Second Strike to be the same, but oh well. You know what would be cool? A full game mod where all the worlds are themed from Cosmic Shake. I think that would be a cool idea. Like, for example, Jellyfish Fields, if I remember, was a cowboy, not cowboy, Wild West type of thing. I think that would be cool, wouldn't it? Especially, like, Rock Bottom being Halloween. I mean, we already have Rock Bottom being Halloween, but, you know, make it even more spooky and stuff. I think that would be cool. You know what? If nobody ever makes it, and I have the knowledge of heavy are your modding powers, maybe I will make a mod like that. I don't know. Maybe it's too ambitious, where it's gonna have very long limitations and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see, right? I'll go into a Flounder Hill. Yes, you know, it's a snowman. Oh, red and green. Nice. Christmas colors.
I fly like I'm scared.
You know, in all honesty, I do like winter. I don't like the cold weather. I sort of like it in between. But, you know, just having that, like, evening time type of stuff. The nice, colors and everything. It always feels nice to see. Especially, at nighttime, it's like, you think, it's like a motivation booster. It's like, you think, oh, I found a bug. What's it with me and destroying these? Okay, they do have the saver. Heck yeah. What is with me and breaking games? I feel like every BFBB mod I just broke entirely by accident. It is so funny. I am getting hit by every tiki here.
Feel like a new sponge.
Yeah, I feel like every mod I played has a little bug that I just encounter or a glitch that just somehow breaks the flow of the gameplay. Like, for example, what was it? Was it Second Strike? Was it Second Strike or... I think it was Second Strike where I did a frame perfect glitch that basically stun locked robots in the final phase. So I just played the boss fight normally without any of the robots attacking me during Robo Sandy. Halloween mod. I was the one who found a glitch where there was where there was 9 snowmen, because I got a counter of the 8 snowmen, and then all of a sudden I noticed there was a snowman on the slide, and even today I was like, I don't know where that snowman came from. I don't know how you got that. I'm like, you know, I have a reputation. I have a reputation of breaking games. Remember Deluxe? Me opening 3 to 4 new games and me crashing the game because of it? My oh my. I'm just so cool like that, you know? It's like, if you guys want me to be a playtester, I'm the person who seems to find the glitches the most. Winks. Aggressively! Ah! Woo! We got it! Look at that. Look at that LMG stuff. I'm so cool. Yeah. Have I ever playtest a mod? I don't think so. I think it's more of just me doing playthroughs that people want me to do, like with Encore and Deluxe. Those were requested by Koopa Eliminator. After we saw my Winter Wonderland playthrough a year ago. Then TLL asked me to play Beta Mod, and then Akira and TLL told me to play Halloween Mod. And then Second Strike and Sonic Expedition Extreme and Spatula Collector, those weren't suggested whatsoever. They were just mentioned in the poll, and you guys wanted to see it. You wanted to see them play, so I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, let's do it. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I was just like, you know what? I don't have anyone suggest me anything, so let's just throw some mods in here. That day, I learned Second Strike was a thing. I think that's all the socks, right? We'll see. I might have forgotten a sock, actually. Maybe. Maybe not. That's the thing I don't like about this, Sand Mountain. I feel like there's, like, a stage that I'm just gonna forget.
I'm built for... I'm not...
Slidey, slidey. Speaking about beta mod, you know, this whole revisitation stuff is very interesting, you know? Going back to mods that I did full playthroughs of and gotten 100% on, it could lead to future revisitations, possibly. We'll see. One thing is, however, I know some people, you know who you are, I know some people are gonna be like, Austin, can you revisit Second Strike? And I'm gonna breathe heavily and say, maybe. Maybe next year. Maybe next decade. Maybe next century. Maybe when... Maybe when I have a... Maybe when I have children and my child plays Second Strike, they can feel the same pain as me. No, I would never put my own family in the suffering of Second Strike. God. We collected no socks. That's cool. Well, I got the time, at least. Now we can go as Sandy and get the socks. Yippee! But if I were to revisit Second Strike, that would be an interesting time, you know? Maybe we'll do it for a special celebration. Ah! When I was younger, I always thought that was like a secret wall. Like it was the it was like the Harry Potter wall where you're able to go through it and there's like a whole hidden section of the train station that led you to Hogwarts. Youch. I'm trying to figure out where this next sock is. You know what I would like to see? Let me just get past this very loud section first. Jesus. Can you guys even hear me? You probably can, though. The audio is probably just sounding like quiet little pedals. As the audio for me, it sounds like giant boulders destroying my headphones. I was thinking about, like, how rehydrated, right? How it was mentioned there was going to be cotton brought back. Wait, wasn't there a sock somewhere here? Is there no sock? Am I being trolled? Did I collect the sock? Something fishy going on here. Oh, is there really no sock? Oh, whoops. Am I just... Is it because striking all those mods? Is it like messing with my brain of sock locations?
I've gone down.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
I've.
And there's gonna be a sock right on top of there, isn't there? Oh no, it's just a shiny object? Oh. There's a sock down there.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
I think that's all the socks, right? Yeah, that is. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that spatula. I was like, what spatula are we missing? We did them all, but then I forgot. We didn't even do the sandy one. The lasso. The one for Gary. We can't fail Gary. In all honesty, I always thought Second Strike was... Second Strike. Sand Mountain! I don't know why Second Strike was in my mouth. I thought Sand Mountain was very cool. The feeling... I mean, it was cool before, but with Winter Wonderland, it feels more, such more nice. It feels really, nice to look at. Only SpongeBob can take the taxi. You're wrong! I can take the taxi. And then I'm gonna be, you know, my future self is probably gonna be like, wait, I thought I already did all this stuff. If you don't know, if you don't remember, basically, what was it?
You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick,
If you don't remember,
what should we do?
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto.
Like, I didn't do some of the spatulas and some of the socks for the previous stages, and I just imagine my future self being like, wait, did I do this? In the last playthrough.
Looks like SpongeBob's in for a rough ride.
Ooh. Ah, I see. You updated the music for sure.
Great barrier reef. Look at that. The robot's made himself dizzy. That's the ticket.
I like this one. This sounds more of a... I don't remember the last song, soundtrack, actually. The reason why the old one was removed was because it was apparently repetitive. And this one is, or is this the same soundtrack? I don't remember. I remember that there was just a change to the soundtrack. Oh my god.
I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way.
There was a change to the soundtrack where basically it was less repetitive. That's what I remember. Wait a second. I got a question. Where's the chucks? You know, Koopa Limmer did mention, something about the chucks being, slower. I don't know if it... Oh, maybe it's like the rate of how they spawn, or it's just the rate of they shooting. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe it's the rate of them spawning. Yeah, remember when I absolutely hated this boss fight in this mod because of it? Of these chucks? I remember that. Good times, right? I didn't even know Chuck was supposed to be in the beta when I first played this mod that year ago. And technically, in beta mod, it was sort of recreated. Sort of. There's Chucks! And there was a button. What did the button do? Well, it did stuff. Okay, that might be a bit tricky. We'll see.
I see the prime bowling moment right here.
That wasn't so bad.
I'm sorry, Plankton. The chum bucket.
I am
Yes, it's the chum
a
bucket.
second strike it veteran, so the one who 100%ed the mod, so I guess now experiencing that boss battle again. I mean, it has been nerfed, but then again, I probably, if I were to play the if I were to replay the original, it probably won't be as bad as it was in this one. But yeah, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. My name is Oscar, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!